All right, what'd you guys get out of that? Put it in the chat. What's one thing you learned? You're like, oh, I didn't know that, or this reinforced learning. So just type something in the chat really quickly. Shane's gonna type into my chat right here. So type to everyone. What'd you get out of that? Make it quick, make it snappy. I hope you guys heard the whole thing. I think you did. If you're a second baseman, there's one primary thing you should have learned. If you're a third or a first baseman on your relays, there's one thing you learned. Outfielders, think about your positioning, right? Maybe something you saw visually, even if you didn't explain it. Um, you could learn like Deke. Deke is spelled D-E-K-E. Deke is D-E-K-E. It's the same thing that a hockey player does when they deke to one side, fake the goalie out, and go to the other side. They deke them. So we're going to cross off cuts and relays video. We did that. There you got. All right. What are you trying to say? Oh, when the cutoff man deked. Deked. The cutoff man deked who did he deke? But he deked the man on first. Yeah, the man on first. Okay. Okay, so let's check out your comments. Let's see what you guys got. Good, Teo. I like it. All right, Teo's through the cutoff. AJ, excellent. Everybody's spot to be at is important. All right, so think about, right, so shortstops. You guys really got to dial in on these plays and where you need to be, whether you're going to be covering second, covering third, or you are either a relay to third or you're a double cut relay on a ball to the wall. That's pretty much what you guys do. Shortstops need to know whether I'm going to second, third, right? If my third base, shortstops, if my third baseman is the relay, I have to cover third. Okay. Shortstops and third base need to work together. Okay. Let's see. Matthew, first base usually has cut responsibility, and first and third have to be deep to cut the ball. Try to deep the runner. Good. So deep as possible. So you need to know your arm in the outfield. Okay, Jaden, throw it through the cutoff, man. Who to throw to as an outfielder in a situation. Good, Gio. And that's just like the deeper levels of the game. It's like, oh, hey, the bottom line is I'm going to throw it through my cut, but also give my cut the opportunity to cut or relay. Now, obviously, those guys are major leaguers, so their job is to get the ball. They have the arm strength to get the ball to home or third. You know, for us at our level, sometimes we need that relay, and that's okay. Um, Isaac, a deke needs to be enough to fake the runner and need to be perfect on the line. Okay. All right. Shane, when the cutoff man deked the man on first. Uh, okay. Logan, good. Head height, good. Okay. Dean, yes, you need to know your cuts and relays. And okay. And Kyle, one thing, not get far or not get too close to the outfielder on a cutoff. Okay, that's good. So knowing where you need to be. Okay. All right. I want you guys to, do you guys have your playbook and your heads up baseball? I want you guys to have that with you, okay, for this next segment. We're going to look at our playbook and I'm going to show you visuals of my playbook. Okay. So you got your playbook, Shane? Open it up. I want you guys to open up to play number 2. We're going to go to play number 2. And I did have the playbook open here. And then I want to show you guys something on mine. Let's. So this was my playbook. I want you guys to be able to see this. Okay. And this is play number 1. Let's go to play number 2 and 3. If I did not do a good job explaining this to you guys, everybody look at play number 2 as an example. When you are copying down these plays, you don't need to write every single word out to save yourself some time. Just basically give a summary of where the guy needs to be. So if you look at on my screen, play number 2, I draw my diagram up here on the top. And then for the pitcher, I just say backup third base, which is obviously in the book. For my first baseman, okay, so Kyle and Matthew, Jaden, if you ever play first, I just say check the runner, tags the bag. All right, so first baseman's going to go here, check the runner, tags the bag, and then cover first, and you're going to be on the inside of the bag. Okay. Second baseman, cover second. Third baseman, cover third. Third baseman, cover third, and so on and so forth. So abbreviate what you want that person to do. You don't have to write those like in the book. It says shortstop, move into a position. Here, this is play. Here we go. Play 2. Shortstop, move into a position to be the cutoff man on the throw to third base. No, you just say you're the cut to third. That's it. So save yourself some time on that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna popcorn it, and I'm gonna ask you guys to explain plays. All right. So you're gonna teach the team. So let's go to play. Let's go to play number 3, and let me ask Matthew. Go ahead and explain play number 3. What's going on here?
So play number 3, there's a single to left field with a guy on second base, and you're trying to get him out at home because he's going to be going 2 bases ahead.
Okay, good.
So the center fielder backs up the left fielder for the hit. The left fielder gets momentum for a do or die and tries to throw the guy out. The third baseman is going to get deep, and he's going to either catch it and make the relay, or he's going to try to deke the runner and keep him at first base.
Okay. Good. All right. What else is it? What's everyone else doing? Where's the pitcher going?
The pitcher's going behind the catcher to back up the throw from the left fielder.
Okay, good. We got right fielder coming in. We got first baseman checking his bag. Catcher's ready for the throw. Notice I put 3 little lines here by the third baseman. That just kind of indicates depth. I know my left fielder's arm, so maybe the safest is in the middle. But if he's got a really good arm, I can get deeper, allowing him to make a stronger, longer throw through my head so that I can actually deke. There's one thing you left out, Matt. What else could the third baseman do? He can deke, he can relay, or he can do what else? Maybe if the catcher directs him to.
He could catch it and then throw it to second if the runner on first or the batter runner
Excellent.
over. Yeah, he's trying to go for second, and you don't think you'd get the runner at home.
Cool. And what do we call that?
Judgment.
Okay. We also call it, what would the catcher tell the third baseman to do?
A cut to second.
Yeah, cut two. Right, cut 2. All right, let's go, Geo. Let's go to play 6. Everybody turn to play 6. All right, so just a quick review. Before we do that one. Play 1, this is just a base hit to left. Play 2, same thing, but there's a man on first, and now we're going to third. Play 3 is now as a man on second. We're going home. So you guys see the progression. This is all plays to left, depending upon where the runner is. Play 4 and play 5. Play 4 is that judgment play. Okay. Oh, shoot. We got 10 minutes. Play 4 is that judgment play. All right. With the tying run. Play 5 is that's a ball to the wall. Okay. Now we have a double cut situation. Okay. Play 6. Go ahead, Gio. Explain play 6 for us.
Um, Play 6 is a ball hit to the wall in the left center gap, and
You have it in front of
nah,
you? Where's your notebook?
it
Somewhere else.
like in my yeah in somewhere else.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you can look at my screen then. Play six. Explain play six.
It's a ball to the wall in the left center gap, and there's a runner on first and second, and we're trying to get the runner at first out at home because we know the runner on second is gonna automatically score.
Excellent.
We're gonna do it's gonna be a double cut. Um, it's gonna be double cut, and right field has to cover second base,
Good.
and um, first base is gonna be the relay to home, and the pitcher has to choose whether to back up third or home, depending on what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And the third baseman just stays on his bag. And
Mm-hmm. Do we need to worry about first base?
um no,
No, why not?
because it's automatic double or triple for the base runner
Good.
or
Yep. So
for the
we're only
hitter.
worried about covering second. That's where we can release our first baseman to be the relay home. And that's when our right fielder gets into action. Okay. Also notice center fielder, make sure you're getting there, going to the ball as well. Outfielders, got to back each other up. Outfielders, you guys got to run the longest distances. You got to sprint, backing up every bag, backing up every ball to the outfield, backing up your teammates. That's all your job. Your primary job is to back up. You're going to back up stuff more than you're going to make plays. Realize that. So your job as an outfielder is to back people up. Okay, Shane, did you have something you want to say? No. Okay. Well, notice the same thing happens in play seven, right? It's just smooshed over to the left. It's the same exact movement. Okay. I didn't have the left fielder going to the ball, but center fielder should be running over there to support. Okay. And then, all right, play eight, play nine. Now we got base hits to center. All right. And you can just see visually what we practiced last week, where the second and shortstop need to communicate about who's going to be the relay and who's going to second. So you guys need to talk during when that happens. Then we have play nine. There's a man on first. Okay, obviously we want to go two bases ahead of the runner, so we're setting up the third. And then because we know there's a man at first, second base, when you're going to cover second. Look at how 9 and 7 are rushing over to back up the center fielder because we've seen it a couple of times already. And we're going to see it in a game changer moment here where the ball went over Gio's head. It bounced over Gio's head out in center field or left field. And I don't know who was in center at that point. It might have been Jaden. I don't remember, but we got to make sure we're backing each other up. So we got about 6 minutes left before we get kicked off. If we get kicked off, we'll get back in the meeting for a little bit longer. Let me go to the game changer real quick, okay, and look at some of these. Okay, we're gonna go. This is the sixth tool game. So we'll look at a double cut situation. We're gonna go to 304 here. One, two, 303. Perfect. All right, so here's the situation. We got man man on third. Is there a man on second? Yeah, there's a man on second as well, I think. Is there? Yeah, it's really blurry. Excellent. Yeah, there is a man on second. So here's a fly ball right. It's Isaac who's out there. Fly ball to right. The man on third's going to try to tag. The guy at second is playing conservative on his bag. And then it gets past Isaac. Well, it's really blurry. Sorry, guys. Gets past him. Now, the first guy is going to score. The second guy is going to score. And unfortunately, this is kind of a weird play. Our shortstop's at second. What has to happen is we need to relay that to the shortstop and throw this guy out at third. We've given up 2 runs. We need to clear the bases and get this guy out. Unfortunately, we don't do that, and now we get the batter runner third base. Sorry for there we go, finally kicked in. Okay, so what happened was so shortstops, you're going to go from covering the bag to peeling off and being the relay to third. Okay, all right. First base, let's go 8-10. We're going to go to 8-10. And we got a man at third. This is going to be a relay home on a do or die to get the runner. Ball's in the air. All right, right now, we just practiced last week. Isaacson right. Isaac or any outfielder, you've got to stay back, right? And you got to come up with momentum, firing. First baseman, you got to automatically be getting here as the relay. So where's my first baseman? Hanging out over here. We got to get here. Okay. There's no relay. Okay. So there's we got confusion going on here. We're throwing it to the wrong guy. We're not even going for the guy at third. So outfielder, we got to stay back. We got to come with momentum. First baseman, you got to be in position, and we're going right through that guy. Okay. To have a chance to throw him out. Now, our outfielder might be too deep to get him out here. That's fine. We're still going to give it a trying effort. Okay. Got to be there. Got to get that done. All right. 7. Let's see. Those are the only 2 players from the 6-tool game. Okay. Let's see if we can get over to gonna look at the Colts game. I know this was a while ago, and I finally got through the rest of this game last night. And I still have to go through our 14U games because there's some stuff to learn from there. We're just taking bit by bit. Let's go to this video. We're going to go to 720 here. Okay, we're here on this situation. Got a minute 55 before we get kicked out. This was the ball that bounces over Gio's head and left. Okay. Weird bounce. Okay. Whoever's in center, I don't know if it's Edward or Jaden, you need to be automatically sprinting there from the beginning and not assume it's just going to end up in Gio's glove. So as soon as that ball is hit, your primary job is to back up and get there. And we're just jogging. We're just jogging over here. Okay?
How was that first, coach?
And now my shortstop's out of position. We need to set up the third base because we got to go 2 places ahead of the runner. Third baseman, Dean's there. That's good. Set up the third. All right, so there's a classic example of nobody on, ball gets over the left fielder's head, ball to the wall. We got to get that done. Okay. It might kick us off. If it kicks us off, get right back in, guys. I'll restart it. All right. This is Colts. Let's go to 1506. Okay, this is going to be pretend you're the pitcher right now. Man on third. What should you do? Base hit, gets through second base. Okay, relay got there late. Get there earlier, Jaden, or whoever that is. All right, where's pitcher supposed to be? Pitcher's got to be backed up. This is a really weird backstop. I totally get it. It's really messed up. It's old school, but we still got